Hey, we're over here at the Playmates booth. We're going to be checking out what kind of surprises they have in line, although you already get a little tease with that new Turtles line that's coming out, so just stay tuned for more.
Yes, we do. We have our new additions. Earlier today, we announced our second wave of the Turtles versus Godzilla. So, as you can see, we have new characters coming out later this year, probably the July, August timing. Our first wave was we got just outstanding response from it. So, we're really thrilled that the fans love it.
Yeah, but it's worth it. But I was like, oh my god.
As well as today, we announced Godzilla versus Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Super excited for this. Our first wave is going to include Red Rodin. Well, I should take a step back. We're calling this the Kaiju Ranger. And first wave will have Red Rodin, Blue. Want to say his name?
Angerous.
Thank you. And then Green Godzilla. That one I can pronounce. And then later this year, we are planning for our second wave, which will include our other three Rangers. For Godzilla, we have people falling over. Really, our focus is for, there he goes again. 2027, we have a new movie coming out. So that's what we're really, really looking forward to and planning for. In the meantime, we have characters that are coming out from the Monarch TV series that's on Apple TV. The second season is launching this month. We have different characters here that I won't be able to pronounce their names either, but Skyla, I believe, Cylla, yeah. And he was one of our top selling figures of this past year as well. Frost something. A lot of this you have seen before, so it's just our 11-inch and 12-inch, and then our deluxe figures here. And we've got a very crowded space. Here, as you likely remember, we launched the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Reignition line, and really to attract a new generation of Power Ranger fans. The key component of the line was our Automorphin figures, and it has the fidget flip head. And yeah, so very good. It became one of the top selling action figures in Power Rangers history. With season 2 coming, we have new characters and to introduce, including new red and yellow Rangers. We have our evil space aliens. Excuse me. Also this spring, we have Goldar and Babu that are new to the line. Last year was all about, the Zords are such an important part of the series. Last year was about the Dinozords. We also had our Ultimate Megazord that makes noise and moves and all that jazz. So skipping ahead, so last year was about the Dinozords. We had 5 different ones that combined into the ultimate one. Same here happening for season 2. It's about the Thunderzords. So we have 5 different combinable Zords, and they will make our combinable Thunder Zord. We have the our Firebird here has several different mini figures. We have, I believe, Gilbert, Unicorn, Lion, and Red Dragon. Here we have Red Dragon in 2 different builds, I guess. Moving forward with the line, we also have our blind and, mini collectible plushes. They're all blind boxes, yes. These will be at value stores and other places like that, specialty. So we have the plush here, and then we have the minifigure reens. $3.99. Role play is an important part of the program. We have a new deluxe helmet. And then, of course, our masks and our other blade blasters and morphers and dragon daggers. As you have probably read, this is Playmates last year with the Turtles. It's bittersweet. We are, part of the family there, and really appreciate all the love that Playmates has gotten online on our involvement with the brand over these decades. That being said, we have a lot of stuff to still work on for this year, and we're really excited about it. Right now, what's shipping is we have some of our classic turtles here. They're at Amazon.com. We know they're sold out, but it's coming. Paramount as a whole, they're rebranding to World of TMNT. So we have new packaging for some of our 2012 classics. And then eventually, throughout the year, the Tails packaging will be discontinued, transition to World of. A lot of these things you may have seen before. We had Flingers last year. His hand comes back, takes out the weapon, and throws it. And then we have these really cool little miniature vehicles and figures. They come in a little cute tire. Don't ask me how they fit. And then also here we have figures and another blind box and a turtle shell with the sports turtles that will be out later this year. But the big news of the week is our collaboration with Hasbro on GI Joe. Super excited for this. We have a variety of different characters, and you can tell me who they are. And we have two vehicles. We have the copter, and then we have the All-Shell Striker. All-Shell Striker comes with April. Then we have a prototype here of this. So these are, a work in progress. Timing is July, August, and there's likely going to be a Comic-Con exclusive. Because of the GI Joe theme, of course, we are releasing our military turtles and our tank in the new World of packaging with a parachute. And then we also have here the turtle launchers. So turtles on their skateboard, you can play with it this way. And then you can launch them. They're going to flip, go up here, and then the elevator goes up.
All right, here again with Pat Linden going over some of these amazing turtle products. Of course, the big thing everyone's talking about is the GI Joe crossover line that we just saw teased. Pat, tell us why you're really excited about this line.
No, look at it. Makes total sense, right? You have two properties here. The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles from the 80s, GI Joe, the Great American Hero from the 80s as well, mashing them up. And look at when we did the character selection, they all seem to just make sense all by themselves. So we're very excited about that. And I think the figures came out great. Not only the figures, but the vehicles too. So very excited about the figures, the detail, the articulation, the accessories that we've included. It is a true mashup between Ninja Turtles and GI Joe.
Yes, we are very excited about that. We talked about some of the perfect pairing, like that Shredder is dead on for Cobra Commander, Krang and the Destro, Slash and the Storm Shadow. Very well thought out, bringing these classic characters into this great mix. And then we showed you that they're also releasing the tank in a 4-pack of those turtles again later this year.
Yeah. More of the classic line. We have the classic turtle tank, as well as the military turtles, the sewer heroes. We'll do as a 4-pack and include the parachute from the 90s as well.
Question in the classic line. I know this is our last wave, Anthrax and all that we're getting.
Yep.
If there was another wave coming, what do you think the next wave would have been?
There's a ton of different options, and we had a lot of different options written down, but unfortunately we're not going to be able to do that.
Okay. What are your favorite ones that you're missing from the classic line?
Oh gosh, there's a lot. I mean, if you look at some of the more obscure characters like Monty Moose, would have been fun to do. We did the birthday turtles back in, a couple of years ago, and take another swing at those would have been cool. Would have loved to have been able to continue the remastered line as well, because I think there's a lot of characters that we could have done, and with the added articulation, the added detail, I think those would have been fan favorites too.
Do you have a price point yet on the Joe Turtles?
Yeah, so the basic Turtles here on GI Joe Turtle collab will probably be about $15.99 SRP. And then the vehicles, you have the Striker, that'll be $29.99, and the Copter, $49.99.
Excellent. And that's all going to be fall this year timeframe?
Fall of this year, it'll launch at the end of July at Target, and then roll out to all the different retailers shortly thereafter.
And we got a quick little look at the Monsterverse wave of turtles that we have forthcoming. We have, what is that? Mecha Godzilla is Shredder, and then we got Caesar, Splinter, and then we have Donatello as Jet Jaguar.
Which I know a lot of consumers had asked for, and we're going to make that happen.
And what's the time frame on those?
Those will probably be around the August time frame with the reset of the fall planogram at the retailers.
And we're getting not one, but two Monsterverse crossovers. Of course, we have the Power Rangers in there as well. So you guys are definitely loving crossovers right now. I feel like it's crossed the year of crossovers.
It's yeah. I mean, it seems like it's the thing to do, and when you got great properties to do that with, it just makes sense.
Okay. Well, we've been very excited to see all this. We're great that we're getting it all in our twilight year. It's kind of sad. We're a fan. We're going to be missing it, but I don't know. Who knows? Things circle around. Maybe it'll circle back to Playmates.
Yeah, that's one thing about the toy business. You never know what will happen next. And look at it. I mean, it's a wacky business, and you don't know which toy will be the hot toy next. So, very excited about everything that we're doing, and we'll see what happens going forward.
Okay. Will there still be a panel at Comic-Con this year in San Diego for Turtles?
Good question. Haven't thought that far ahead yet, but definitely, once we get done with Toy Fair, we got to start putting together our Comic-Con plans, and we'll get that going as well.
All right. Well, Pat, thank you for taking the time. Thank you for always talking turtles with us. Going to miss this, but we're very excited. I mean, you go out on a high note with this great crossover line and bringing back some more classic turtles. So stay tuned for those. Like you heard Sarah said, they're sold out right now, but you can get that new wave. It should be stocking on Amazon again soon. So just hold vigilant and you get your chance. Again, thanks, Pat. Really appreciate it.
Thank you, guys. And guys, thank you for the support.
It's aged 14 and up. And we're putting the Boron logo on it because when they realize that they're playing this game for the universe, all these aliens to watch live, it's being presented by this company called the Boron Corporation. We're starting with 3 6-inch collectible figures. We have Mordecai here. We have Carl and Donut, the stars of the show. And this one is Propente, which is, he started in the dungeon as a goat and has kind of added legs to, like human legs and things like that. Mordecai is interesting because each level, it's an 18-level dungeon, he can change looks each level. And so here he is in a human form with horns, but here, when they meet him, he's more, and in the book they even say it, he's more Splinter-like. So it's very interesting, just with Playmates turtle history. The 6-inch figures, interchangeable heads and hands and other different accessories. These are, I think, $29.99. Then we have our statues here. These are iconic moments from the first 3 books about. We have when they meet Mordecai, who kind of is like a guide, and Donut decides to take a poop in Mordecai's mother's ashes. So that's how they meet. There's goblins that they run after or run from. It's quite the show. It's really, really enjoyable. At the far end of the display down there, we have loot boxes, like in the book itself. Carl has always offered these loot boxes. He's always looking for pants, and he never gets it. But in the loot boxes, there are bronze, there are silver, and there are gold. Gold being ultra rare. And there's different donuts you get in different situations. So there's donut.
That was very smooth.
Sorry. Donut, she also gets these missile eyes that kills people and creatures. Comes with tattoos, temporary tattoos, and other accessories. And then we're going to actually have 2 different plushes. We have the deluxe plush that sits on your shoulder, because Donut is always on Carl's shoulder. And then we'll have a basic plush. This is going to debut for sale at Comic-Con, and then it will be available at specialty retailers later this year.
Hope you guys enjoyed everything we showing you there at the Playmates booth. Always fun to check out what they got in store for us for the next year. That's all for this booth. Like, subscribe, and follow. See you guys in the next booth.